Federation welcomes you to CQC, Closed Quarter Combat Championship.
G'day, Mercenary Thorn here, giving a quick briefing on Elite Dangerous' CQC Championship and all the basics you need to get started dogfighting. First, CQC stands for Close Quarters Combat, and it's a game mode that will appeal to those looking for a fast-paced, player versus player dogfighting experience. It's an in-universe game franchise, meaning we are now playing a virtual reality game within a game. This has some nice benefits as you don't need to risk your expensive ship for some intense combat. That said, it seems the Pilots Federation takes this game seriously and has added a new rank based on it, and because it can only be earned in player versus player combat, it will be one to be respected. There are also some credits to be earned at the end of each game based on rank and performance. I see it as the Pilots Federation encouraging their commanders to train hard for when it matters. Another numbered rank system is built into the game where experience is earned for kills and achievements, added at the end of each match. As you level up, you unlock more options for ships and equipment, and on reaching rank 50, the maximum, you are given the option to Prestige. This will reset you back to level 1, losing any unlocked equipment or ships, but the amount of credits you earn each time will rise. You'll also be given a permit to visit Atilius Orbital Starport in CD-4311917, and a new icon will appear next to your name to show that you're an experienced pilot. You can do this repeatedly to gain a maximum prestige rank of 9, maximising the credit earning potential in CQC. Now to get to CQC, just click on Start, and then onto CQC Championship. Easy as that. That means even if you're exploring on the other side of the galaxy, you can still join in on some dogfighting. Now we're just loading into the main menu. I'm going to cover briefly everything that it offers. Clicking on Edit Loadout will show your currently selected ship here, as well as these statistics giving you a rough idea of how it performs. All of the hardpoint locations are listed here, as well as what you currently have in those hardpoints. Clicking on one will show what you currently have equipped, other options you could pick from, and the red shows items that are still locked to you, as well as their current rank requirement. You'll notice as I mouse over each piece of equipment, you'll get a rough idea of what its statistics are like on the right hand side. Don't worry too much when you first start out that you're at a disadvantage. Each choice has its advantages and disadvantages. What you're really unlocking is more options and styles of play. For example, check out the power coupling. You've got a balanced one which will give roughly equal power to everything, and an engine one. It'll put more power towards engines, but it's doing it at the cost of weapons. Weapons in CQC are also different. All of them have some level of tracking, and weapons such as pulse lasers are limited to 1 kilometer. Try out your weapon and find out what its limitations are. Now back to the main menu, we find Ship Select. There are 3 current ships that can be unlocked. First being the Condor, a fast and light fighter that relies on speed and maneuverability to stay alive. The Sidewinder, a slow and robust ship that can take a lot of punishment while dishing it out. And the Eagle, a middle ground between the two, giving a nice balanced performance. Stats giving an idea about combat performance are shown over here as you mouse over each ship. Clicking on a ship gives you the option to select it as your current ship, and to edit the current loadout. As you level up, you'll unlock a total of 3 of each of the ships. The advantage here is that you can set different loadouts to best handle different situations, quickly swapping between them each time your ship is destroyed. I'll do a loadout based guide later, but for now just experiment and find out what suits your playstyle. Invite to squad is pretty simple. It will let you team up with up to 3 other commanders on your friends list to form a wing of 4, letting you work together in a team-based battle or just blow each other up in a free-for-all deathmatch. And last we have statistics. Nothing too crazy to go over here, but watching it can give you a rough idea how you're improving. Over to the left, each game mode is listed. I'll go into details in a moment, but for now on selecting one, you're taken to this waiting screen. Here it will either throw you straight into a game or match you up with other players as they arrive. Again, you find ship select and stats available. Between games, commanders in the lobby are listed on the right hand side, and by clicking on their name you can get some information about their stats just so you have a rough idea what you're dealing with. Their current rank is also displayed to the right hand side of their name. To jump out of a match, just click back. The first mode you can select is Deathmatch. This is a chaotic mode that places all commanders up against each other in a free-for-all. The winner is decided on the first to reach 750 points, with each kill awarding 100 and each assist 50. The time remaining for any game mode is shown up the top. All ships show up as hostile on the radar, with any shooting at you flashing. Another thing worth mentioning compared to the regular game is you will lose track of ships if you lose visual contact. Flying behind an asteroid will drop them off your scanner. Power-ups are particularly important in a deathmatch, and winners are often the ones that take best advantage of them, so I'll go over them quickly. They are new additions found only in CQC in the form of floating rings in space. They are shown on radar and contacts when available. And to pick one up, you simply have to fly through the ring. They respawn after a time, and there are 4 types. Any power-ups your ship currently has are shown down here on the bottom right, and the time remaining is shown by the fading circle. First is weapons. This one gives your guns a substantial boost for the duration, and is a great way to rack up kills. Second, shields. Not only will this boost power of your current shields to take more damage, but if your shields are broken, it will instantly bring them back online. Third is speed. This will give your engines a short but massive boost, letting you pull off some pretty crazy maneuvers for a few seconds that might save your ship. Just be careful not to crash. Last is stealth. With this active, other players will lose track of you on radar and cannot track you with their weapons. If they spot you on the screen, they may still try to hit you and target you manually, and if you raise your heat levels too high, you can temporarily reappear on scanners. Now Team Deathmatch. It's very similar to Deathmatch, but you're placed in opposing teams with friendlies showing up as always visible icons on the radar. Their icon will flash if they're currently fighting a hostile. Teams work together to get kills, with the first team to reach 25 kills winning the battle. Power-ups are still powerful and important, but sticking together and working as a team would be the better strategy rather than flying off by yourself to go get that weapon boost. The last and most tactical mode is Capture the Flag. Commanders are again divided into 2 teams, but are also given a flag on each side of the map. Teams must fly through the opposing flag and return it to their own flag to score. Their own flag must still be in place before they can capture. New icons show the positions of the friendly and opposing flags. They change when a friendly is carrying the hostile flag, or a hostile is carrying yours. The first team to capture 3 times is the winner. Playing the objective and both defending and attacking is the key to winning this game mode. Again, power-ups can provide assistance, but be careful about going too far away from the objectives to gain them. That covers all the basics you need to get started dogfighting in CQC. More advanced guides are on the way. If you've got any questions or comments, want to request a guide, feel free to chuck it down below or drop into one of my live streams. Cheers and good hunting.